NBA trade deadline just 2 days away, and there's been a lot of speculation about what the Lakers will do. They take a 3-game winning streak into the deadline, their longest since early December, but LA still only 2 games over 500, 9th in the Western Conference. Last night, LeBron James asked what the Lakers should do.
You guys went 4-2 on this trip. The next time you guys will play will be after the trade deadline. Do you feel like, as a team, you guys have proven or shown why you guys should continue to, I guess, invest in this current group that you have?
This is what we have, so there's nothing else to talk about.
Okay, senior NBA insider Adrian Wojnarowski joins us. That's who they have right now. We will see how this plays out in less than 48 hours. What are the Lakers' plans here when you look specifically? The deadline, again, 3 o'clock on Thursday. How do they approach it?
I think the Lakers' approach has really changed in the last few weeks because of the reemergence of D'Angelo Russell leading this team at the point guard position, reinserted in the starting lineup. He has played his best basketball as a Laker, really some of the best basketball of his career in the stretch where the Lakers came east, won an East Coast road trip. I think about a month ago he was very available. Right now, I think the Lakers look at the landscape and think it's hard to imagine that, given what's available, they would be a better team by trading D'Angelo Russell. But this is a team I think that will continue to be active through that Thursday deadline. They have talked with Atlanta, and they think they could certainly talk again on DeJounte Murray, on Bruce Brown in Toronto. That's a player they wanted in free agency. They wanted when he was with the Pacers before his trade. But I think this is an LA team that knows there are not a lot of difference makers available in the marketplace. I don't think they want to be in a position where they feel like they have to overpay to get someone who's not really going to move the needle for them. But I do think, again, the reemergence of Russell, I think it does change their dynamic at the deadline.
And keep in mind, because of past trades, the only first-round trade, or the earliest that they could send a first-round trade, is 2029, a first-round pick, I should say. So that plays a huge role here in assets.
Right, and when the Lakers get to the offseason, they'll be able to put 3 first-round picks potentially in trades. Right now, they can only offer 1. That means in the offseason, they're going to be have a chance to be in the mix on some much bigger deals than are available to them right now.
Great context for much more in the trade deadline. Let's go to Tony and Mike with tonight's PTI bonus topic.
All right, Wilbon, which team should be most active ahead of the NBA trade deadline?
Tony, this has really caused me some confusion trying to answer this question. Because the Lakers are the place you start, because you want to maximize LeBron's time, whatever that is, and he throws the hourglass up, on a tweet. But Tony, D'Angelo Russell has nights when he's great, and he's not going to be consistently great. So you're going to trade that? Are you going to get better, something better in return for D'Angelo Russell that makes your team better? I don't know about that. Boston and Denver seem set to me. I'll give you a couple of teams. OKC, which could maybe use a vet. Minnesota, maybe a vet when they get to the playoffs. But, Tony, I'm going to go to something, because you and I, during the commercial break, we wondered out loud about the possibility of, do the Warriors trade Klay Thompson? And I screamed out no, because I think of Gehrig, and I think of Pippen, and I think of Messier, and I think of some of the great Robins out there over time who were essential to their teams and their stars. Would you actually trade Klay Thompson? I could not do that.
Well, I would trade Klay Thompson if Klay Thompson came to me and said, please trade me. I don't want to sit on the bench for the last 7 minutes and 19 seconds anymore. Give me a chance to go somewhere else. I don't know that he will do that. You know him far better than I. You mentioned Messier. It's not like Messier stayed in the same spot for his whole career. Do you remember that he won Stanley Cups in different places?
But he was there, but he didn't leave while Gretzky was there. It took a long time. He went when he was an old man, he left.
Okay, but then he left, because sometimes people leave. I'm so happy you mentioned the Lakers, because the Lakers are talked about on this network 24 hours a day. They are the Dallas Cowboys. To use your words, they are overrated and overstated. And all people care about is to analyze them endlessly. So it doesn't matter what other team trades. The headline is going to be either the Lakers did this or the Lakers did nothing. That's going to be the headline.
It's sad. It is going to be the headline. I don't know how they can get better. And there'll be another headline when they don't get better. They've won 3 straight on the road. Maybe something's cooking. That's it. We're done. Back to you.
them James Harden where I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA on the ESPN.